CI Living with Heather Roberts, Matt Metcalf, and Stories with Joe Barlow.
Live from WCIA3. This is CI Living at home in your community with your hosts, Matt Metcalf, Heather Roberts, and storyteller Ryan Burke. Live from WCIA3. This is CI Living at home in your community with your hosts, Heather Roberts, Tim Sinclair, and storyteller Erin Valle. Join us as we celebrate CI Living's 10th anniversary season. Live from WCIA3 with your hosts Heather Roberts, Tim Sinclair, and storyteller Erin Valle. This is CI Living at home in your community.
Well, that was such a fun look back at all of the different openings we've had here on CI Living over the past decade.
Hard to believe.
I cannot believe it's been 10 years, but welcome to CI Living's brand new home. We are finally back in studio following just a few months of construction, but today we are celebrating 10 years of coming into your home. Thanks so much for joining us this afternoon. I'm Heather Roberts.
I'm Tim Sinclair.
And I'm Erin Valle.
It is great to be back indoors. Not that we didn't love the weather garden and battling the elements or sharing the space with our news friends next door, but this place is incredible.
It's a little hard to miss the weather garden when you're sitting in this fabulous new studio. I mean, just walking in here today, I'm blown away.
It is absolutely beautiful. It has been a definite labor of love. Little blood, sweat, and tears, I'm sure, has gone into creating this space. It's beautiful.
Probably a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, as I understand it. And in just a bit, we are going to give you a complete tour of the new surroundings and look forward to showing you all the different options throughout our studio here.
Yes, and we have some familiar faces stopping by as well.
And one of those familiar faces, Natalie Kenny Marquez, she'll be here sharing this week's Kids Kit that you'll find at tomorrow's Farmers Market in downtown Champaign.
But also ahead for you, we've been documenting the process of building this set over the last 3 months, and I wanted to highlight a few of the people who poured everything into putting this together for us. Take a look.
We have had basically one set through the 10 years, and we've remodeled, did some upgrades twice within the 10 years. So, new furniture, new wallpaper, new paint color, things like that. So this is a total makeover, and I'm absolutely thrilled about it.
The idea was that this is an urban city loft, and so each section was divided off. And so we have a dining area, a sitting area, which is we're calling the lounge. We are currently in the living room. We also have a stage over here and soon to be a kitchen as well.
Did you find it was difficult to try to make 4 or 5 different spaces and yet also kind of make it all feel like the same space?
Yeah, it was a little difficult, but it was also a fun challenge. I like doing design partially for the challenge of it.
Well, we started July 19th on the remodel, tearing it apart and everything. And we had some ups and downs with any project. Due to the pandemic, trying to get products in and different things like that. I'm very thankful for Lindsay, our designer. She has been amazing. Couldn't have done it without her. So, she kept me on level ground, and it's been amazing.
Let's talk about the decorations, though, because that has been a huge part of the plan, and we've got so many great little accessories.
Yes, well, that was a fun time because we shopped at Home Goods and at Target. We just got to pick and choose, and one of the things I love to fill in with, which you'll notice all around, greenery. I love things that are random, like this little knot. Just to soften the space up, because as you can see, everything is pretty hard. You know, we have the hard surface of the brick with the hard surface of the tables, the lines, and so we need a little texture to soften it up.
How do you like the chairs, though, that Tim and I put together?
They're great, as long as it doesn't fall apart.
No promises.
So far, so good.
Why am I the first one sitting on them?
I love it. I'll kind of brag. I had the idea for the German schmear, and I think it came out beautifully. The guys did a great job executing it. Peter Carlson's work on the corner monitors is beautiful. Everything came out great. Fireplace is awesome. The stage is phenomenal, so I can't wait to see a performer in front of us. So that's going to be exciting.
So cool.
Well, you did a wonderful job. It's beautiful in here, and I know, or at least hope, that for the next 10 years or so, we get to use this space.
I think it's going to bring a new energy to the show. We already have great energy with the show as it is with our guests and our musicians that come on and our cooking guests and everything. But this is it's a new chapter for CI Living. And the energy it'll bring to not only our guests, but to the community wanting to engage more with us and just be a part of our fun.
You stopped me. That box was going to be the closing shot as it hit the camera.
So far, so good with the chairs, though, guys.
Yes.
They have not fallen apart yet, but there's a lot of show to go.
Tim didn't even break a sweat.
Oh, geez. I wore a sweater that day. It was so hot.
You were lifting the rug and everything.
I did clearly exert a lot of energy, but I should not have. I should not have worn a sweater. I do think and I don't want to forget anybody, so I hesitate to do this. But Darren and Dave and Peter and Pete and Nancy and so many people who work here,
Ariana.
who did not expect to be doing a studio remodel, who all of a sudden were jumping into a studio remodel. They did a fantastic job, and we really, really appreciate it.
But don't expect to see a new set again for a long time, because our executive producer who you saw in that video has warned us that she will not be doing this again.
And I mean, huge shout out to Nancy, our executive producer. Unbelievable job, and she rarely goes on camera, but I'm so glad she did for that story.
We're calling this a retirement studio because it's not going to change until well after she's retired.